Today we are taking the Unit 6 Poetry test. Question number 1. What is a poem? A very long and interesting story. B, a composition written using lines and stanzas to express a strong emotion. C, an article filled with useful facts about a particular topic. Question 2 goes with the poem. Captive, once I dive into these pages, I may not come out for ages. Books have powers over me. Inside a book I am not free. I am a prisoner in a land of prints on paper in my hand. But do not worry, do not fear, I am happy, captive here. What is the second stanza of the poem above? A, books have powers over me. Inside a book I am not free. B, I may not come out for ages. C, but do not worry, do not fear, I am happy, captive here. Question 3 has to do with the same poem, Captive. Rhyme scheme is a pattern of rhyming words at the end of each line of poetry. What is the rhyme scheme for the poem above? A, B, C, D, C, D, A, B, 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 A, B, B, C, C, D, D. Question 4. Match the following terms to their definition. Now this might be different for your test, so make sure you're watching which words are with which definitions for you, because they mix them up for each test. So we have the words simile, personification, onomatopoeia, alliteration, and imagery down the side. And the choices are when a non-human object or an animal is given a human quality or action. Next choice, a word that imitates the sound it represents. Next one, a comparison of two unlike things using the connecting words like or as. Next definition, powerful descriptive words that use the 5 senses to paint a picture in the reader's mind. Final one, repeating the same letter or sound at the beginning of words close to each other. Next question has to do with the poem Beauty. Beauty is seen in the sunlight, the trees, the birds, corn growing and people working or dancing for their harvest. Beauty is heard in the night, wind sighing, rain falling, or a singer chanting anything in earnest. Beauty is in yourself, good deeds, happy thoughts that repeat themselves in your dreams, in your work, and even in your rest. Imagery is descriptions that appeal to one of our 5 senses. Which line from the poem Beauty appeals to sound imagery? A, corn growing and people working or dancing for their harvest. B, beauty is in yourself, good deeds, happy thoughts. C, wind sighing, rain falling, or a singer chanting. Question 6 is with the poem Beauty as well. Imagery in a poem helps to create a specific mood or feeling. What mood is created by the imagery in Beauty? A, sad, grieving. B, joyful, happy. C, mysterious, spooky. Question 7 has to do with the poem The Bells. Hear the sledges with the bells, silver bells. What a world of merriment their melody foretells. How they tinkle, tinkle, tinkle in the icy air of night, while the stars that oversprinkle all the heavens seem to twinkle with a crystalline delight, keeping time, in a sort of runic rhyme to the tintinnabulation, so that so musically wells from the bells, 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 from the jingling and the tinkling of the bells. Onomatopoeia is when a word imitates the sound it represents. Which line from the poem above contains an example of onomatopoeia? From the jingling and tinkling of the bells. What a world of merriment their melody foretells. All the heavens seem to twinkle. Question 8 is with the same poem, The Bells. Alliteration is when several words in the same sentence begin with the same letter or sound. Which line from the poem above contains an example of alliteration? A. Hear the sledges with the bells. B. Keeping time, time, time. C. All the heavens seem to twinkle. Question 9. Also with the poem The Bells. What is the effect of using the sound devices alliteration and onomatopoeia in this poem? A. The reader can imagine what it feels like to touch a bell. B. The reader can imagine what the bells actually sound like. C. The reader can visualize what a church looks like at night. Question 10 has to do with the poem, There is no ship like a book to take us lands away, nor any horses like a page of prancing poetry. This travel may the poorest take without oppressive toll. What a bargain is the chariot that bears the human soul. Question 10. A simile is a comparison using the words like or as. Which line from the poem above is a simile? There is no ship like a book. This travel may the poorest take. What a bargain is the chariot. Question 11 has to do with the same poem by Emily Dickinson. Why does the poet compare a book to a ship? A. Both a book and ship are made from trees. B. Both a ship and a book can take you on an adventure. C. Both a book and a ship contain knowledge. Question 12. I'll tell you how the sun rose, a ribbon at a time. The steeples swim in amethyst, the news like squirrels ran. Personification is giving an object or animal the qualities or actions of a person. Which line from the poem above is an example of personification? I'll tell you how the sun rose, the steeples swam in amethyst, the news like squirrels ran. Next page is the same stanza from the poem by Emily Dickinson. Question 13. Amethyst is a precious purple gemstone. What does the line the steeples swam in amethyst mean? A. The steeples of the church were made with purple stone. B. The steeples of the church could not be seen. C. The steeples of the church were surrounded by purple sky. Question 14. Take a month and show some kindness to the folks who thought that blindness was an illness that affected eye alone. What do the lines above mean? How can blindness affect more than just our eyes? A. Scientists need to spend more time studying blindness. B. Blindness can affect other senses too, like touch and taste. C. Some people are blind to the suffering that others experience. Question 15. We better take time out and accept the fact that I am a rainbow in somebody's cloud. What do the lines above mean? What does it mean to be a rainbow in someone's cloud? A. It means you give someone hope. B. It means you discourage others. C. It means you have a strong imagination. Once you're finished, make sure you save all your responses and go to Submit Quiz.